TaNeal. I am releasing my first CD project, Learning to Love, under my independent label, Music. I've been networking and met a lot of cool people who helped me along the way. The CD is a variety of things. Of course, this has to do a lot with my past experiences and my enlightenment, things that I've grown to learn, and sit around and write songs and think of melodies. I started off when I was a little girl singing on a karaoke machine, and my family was so supportive and let me sing and act a fool in front of them at church. And I play piano by ear, and they let me actually come in and utilize my talents in singing songs that I wrote at home, and I would entertain the church. And one day I was asked to come up to sing a solo, and I looked over and saw my Aunt Catherine crying, and she said, "I just know you can do this. You're going to grow up and you're going to be a singer." It really didn't register at the time, and my mom, she's a singer as well, and she's a mother of the church. She has a beautiful voice, and that's where I get it from. I get it from my mother. A lot of my experiences, there were a lot of hardships and a lot of lessons that I've either not by choice or got myself into, and somehow was always blessed to not be physically, in any physical harm, or those hardships and those lessons that I had learned and had gone through was a real inspiration to my writing, and it, a really big influence to my character as well. I've been told that I was a flower without enough sunlight, and that kind of stuck because coming up, growing up in Columbus, Ohio, was really difficult as far as having the aspiration to be a singer, and I did not have enough support from people who actually knew anything about the industry, and so I pretty much had to push myself. And doing all that, I've lost a lot of people who've been close to me. They could tell that I was tired and overworked and everything, and they just didn't really realize, what the outcome would be if I kept at it. The problem with that is I wear a lot of hats, and I chose to add this on to, all of the other things that I do, because I truly do feel that I have what it takes to entertain the world. Simply just because everyone who I've come across, either are really good liars or they really enjoy my music. I may not look very approachable. I've been told I don't look very approachable, but once you get to know me, I've been told that they fall in love with me. So I would like that type of attention towards my music. I would like to have that opportunity to perform and travel, and always wanted to see the world, so put music into that and I can make a living off of it. Well, I would just say about all the songs, there is some hidden messages in them, and once this CD is released, there's going to be a lot of questions, probably from some past relationships. Learning to Love is actually a very sexual project. It's an expression of my inner womanhood. It gives me the flexibility to be as exposed lyrically and musically. It's not very explicit in a lot of ways. It gets right to the point without being vulgar, but definitely dead on with who I am as a woman and how open I am. The first track is Into My Dreams, and it basically talks about a person, male or female, who have feelings for someone, and that's not around. Maybe it may be a distant relationship, or they're probably with someone who works a lot, and so it talks about going to sleep and not having that loved one next to you, waking up without them. And so if I couldn't be with you physically, we could be together in my dreams. It's Yours. It's Yours is a mature song. It has a hip-hop feel to it, but it is R&B. RYAN is featured on the song. It's very sexy. Talk about sexy girl looking at me. Okay. It's recording, isn't it? No. Okay. So if you come, if you come at me and come and get it, you better bring it strong and all night long and. I'm so sorry. Hold me down, but now I'm ready to claim. Only One is another really worked out for the CD, Learning to Love, because it's a song about trust. I was having trust issues in a past relationship, and Only One is asking, you're really asking yourself if you're the only one, the only woman in that relationship, but then you listen to him. He's telling you that, that you are good enough for him, and that his search is done, that you are the one. Even if he was sitting right there in front of my face, is that his mind and his heart was there with me. So Only One shows that I learned to love and trust myself first, and then I was able to love again. So that's why it works with the CD.